We can run into little roadblocks the day of the shoots. Totally fine, happens on everything. New construction, old houses, doesn't matter. There's always those little things that pop up.
So headed up to Seattle right now to work on the final portions of the listing that we have coming up in the Beacon Hill area of Seattle. Some nice new construction townhomes. This has been a fun project. We've worked with this builder before. The builder's been working his tail off. We've been working our tail off, and we're finally at the picture and video stage. So Maria was working with our friends at Commencement Bay Staging yesterday. I was preoccupied, unable to help, and as with any project, there's always some hiccups that come along, and there's been a concrete strike, so they had to get all the staging brought in over the muddy kind of track around the townhomes, but they got it done. They were working all day, so it's picture and video ready. And so I'm headed up right now. Maria will be meeting me as well.
And as with any listing, the day of the shoot, there is a lot to get done. So I got all this stuff into the house to start shooting, and the first step we need to do is turn on the lights. And in this townhome, quite a few lights. All right, so all the lights are turned on. We've gone up and down all 3 floors, and we're ready for that part. The one thing to think about, or at least most real estate agents and or photographers, videographers are going to think about, is the lights. These lights are not daylight balance. So where we're shooting right now, we have a ton of light coming in, and this is natural daylight balance. These are like a tungsten balance, so they're more of kind of that yellowish warm light. They look great in a house. When you're shooting video or photos, they can wreak havoc with how we want it to look on the final product. But that's okay. So even with new construction, we can run into little roadblocks the day of the shoots. Totally fine, happens on everything. New construction, old houses, doesn't matter. There's always those little things that pop up. In the case of this is one of about 6 townhomes that are going to go on the market. There's still work being done on the other 4 townhomes. Even on these, there's going to be detail work done in the next couple days. So workers are coming and going, and to want to preserve the cleanliness of the house, since the concrete isn't poured outside yet, we have floor runners down to protect the carpets. So those do not look good on photo and video. We're going to have to remove all of those so that we can get going. So this is what it looks like. You can see the shiny stuff on there. So we're going to remove all those, and then we'll get shooting. So first step is going to be photos. Going to go through both units and get all the photos we can. This one is staged and it looks perfect, but the other one we're going to take photos and then virtually stage it so it looks great afterward. Okay, so I've been taking pictures of the staged unit. I think those have turned out great. Might even get a little sunshine outside today, which would be perfect. I can get some exterior photos. We're still waiting for some outside stuff to get cleaned up, so I might have to wait for another day. This might be a 2-day shoot, totally fine. We gotta make sure we make these units look as good as they can when they go live. So this is the unstaged unit, and you can kind of see a lot different looking than the last unit that was staged. The cool thing is we can make the other unit our model unit, so people can actually walk through and see it. And then this unit, we'll take the photos and we will do virtual staging. If you haven't seen it, it is amazing. All right, it's a beautiful deck up here. You can see parts of downtown Seattle and Mount Rainier. So we got to get some lawn furniture up. So we bought some, we got to put it together. And Maria Kuehlthau showed up.
Stop it. I got the fun jobs picking up garbage.
All right, so I just wrapped up putting the deck furniture together that we got to stage this unit. It's not totally together. I gotta get some of the screws tightened down before anybody sits on it. But the skies are starting to open up. It's about to start raining. Got it done just in time, but I think it's really gonna help the deck area look that much better. But if there's no clouds out, we are gonna be able to see Mount Rainier. So hopefully it'll let people just kind of see how nice this rooftop deck is up here in Seattle. So here's kind of what it looks like. Okay, so that is it for day one of the shoot. We got all the photos done. I got to get those sent off tonight for the virtual staging. Get the virtual staging done, edit all the other pictures. Got this put up. Gonna come out Monday and get all the video done, website built, and ready to go live. So see you Monday. So today is day two of the shoot. I've been here already for about an hour trying to get everything ready for today's video and photos. Right now I am in the listing unit that's going to go on tomorrow. So by the time you see this, we'll already have it on the market. And next I'm going to shoot the model home, which I showed you on day one. The model home is staged. We don't know when that's going to go live. Because we have a lot more units and we want to show that one off since it's such a nice unit and it's perfectly staged, thanks to Commencement Base Staging for that. So let's get going. I'm going to show you first how I set up my gimbal and get ready and then start shooting. So first thing that I'll do when I shoot any video is I go through and capture kind of what I call my safety shot, my wide angle. And this lens, a lot heavier than the other one, so it's a little, I can't just switch back and forth between my lenses once you get the gimbal ready to go. But that's kind of what I'll do, is just make sure that I get all those safe shots entering the room, and I'll do that on the listing unit and the model unit. I'll just get everything shot today for whenever that one does go on the market. And then I go through and I kind of get my glamour shots, a little tighter angle, and I get that put together. So kind of a process, usually takes me 2 to 3 hours to shoot a house. The one good thing that we have at Mountains of Sound Real Estate is I've been doing this professionally for about 6 years now. I've shot hundreds and hundreds of homes all over the Puget Sound area, high-end homes for agents with every type of brokerage. So with Mountains of Sound, we have this in-house, and we provide this for every house. It doesn't matter what price range you're in. A lot of time my services are only on the high-end houses because of the cost, but Mountains of Sound, you get us on every house. All right, so now we're ready to go. Everything I always shoot, I shoot at 4K 60 frames a second, so I can slow down those shots, make them look buttery smooth, and takes away all my jitters. So if you haven't seen a gimbal before, this is just keeps the camera nice and smooth. So when I'm doing my shots, it just stays nice and smooth. All right, so I'm gonna start shooting, and this should take a couple hours, and we'll go from there. All right. Well, that is it for this week. I got the shoot all done. Got all the video and photos for the listing unit. Haven't finished everything on the model unit. Anyway, hope you guys liked the video today. Just kind of gives you a glimpse into how we do stuff getting homes ready for listing. So as always, make sure to like and share these videos on Facebook and Instagram. Also, go over to our YouTube channel, like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification, and you'll be notified every time we drop a new video. So that's it for this week, you guys. We will see you next week.